100% clean energy sounds extremely nice, but there's one thing that people aren't getting, which is it's extremely pricey. And are you, the homeowner, willing to pay that when every single expense going for a house is just increasing, right? I know friends who bought a home says every single year it seems like property taxes get more expensive, home insurance gets more expensive, and if they live in a condo or a townhouse complex, HOA is getting pretty crazy high. Utilities get more expensive. Like, it's just so expensive just to buy a home. Like, they're telling me if you just don't eat, if you don't have fun, and you don't spend any excess money, just having a house probably takes away like a good several hundreds of dollars, sometimes even a couple $1,000 depending on where you live. So it's getting super pricey for these houses. And just to add on top of that, having 100% clean energy, I love clean energy, but hey, 100%, guess what? A lot of these expenses are going to be passing down to the people who own homes. So Windmere signs Michigan's 100% clean energy mandate into law. It's a big deal, and so far the state is really pushing away from fossil fuels, and just in the next few years we're going to be required in Michigan to be completely clean by 2040, which is a really big statement. I'm not really sure if they could actually do this kind of stuff. So if you check out what's going on here under the Clean Energy Future Plan, the average monthly electric bill will be nearly double the current average in the coming decades, according to recent reports from several different individuals, not just one source. And it's going to be a big thing, especially with the grid reliability, and what people are saying is there's probably going to be a lot of blackouts. Now, it's not just going to be the homeowners that are going to be taking this massive risk and expenses, but it's going to be the business owners, right? People who own restaurants, shopping malls, even Walmart next door. Energy expenses are going to be more and more crazy. The prices are increasing already right now, but can you imagine when they're 100% renewable energy source? It's going to be very, very pricey. I'm not sure if they'll be able to do it, especially how they're really trying to push it for like 2035, which is just like about a decade from now. So in 10 years, virtually all energy sources in Michigan are probably going to be clean. We're going to be seeing a lot of people might even be forced to install windmills in several communities and even just add on solar panels on top of their home, which, by the way, solar panels to this day is still pretty expensive. They just can't seem to get the price down low enough to make it very, very common. So get ready. Things are already getting very expensive. And imagine your utilities being double what it is. I've been in a house, right? The gas bill is like $150, electric bill $100, water, sewer another $100. It's super pricey, and I can't imagine paying double that. And it's very painful. Plus, there's internet, right? That's also pretty expensive. In property tax, the garbage man has to come. You got to pay those fees. There's so many fees, and I don't think people are really happy about this, considering that every single aspect about owning a home here in America is just getting so expensive, and it shouldn't be like this. Like, for example, Castle Rock Community HOA fees skyrocket after insurance premium increased by 600%. And bless your heart if you live in a HOA community, because these communities are really sucking their pockets dry. And by the way, if you live in one of those condos, I'm sure the HOA is very, very pricey. We're also going to be seeing a lot of home construction also getting more and more pricey throughout the day. If you look around, insurance prices are soaring, especially in several states in the US. But it's not just going to be these 5 states where insurance premiums are going up, but several others. And guess what? This is going to be a big deal because it's not just Michigan signing this law, but after this law being signed, you're going to be seeing several other states who are feeling the same way. Several other states really want to sign these deals. In fact, there's rumors that 10, 20, 30 states in America are thinking about signing some sort of 100% clean energy mandate into law. And that could cause a massive spike up in utility prices, and people aren't happy. And we're already getting a massive record of foreclosures. Say if you want to buy this new construction home, it looks very good. It's $500,000. Well, you're going to be paying insanely high interest rates right now because rates are not going to get cut anytime soon. We're going to be seeing a lot of layoffs, so it's going to be really iffy. We already have a bunch of people who have mortgages that are literally living paycheck to paycheck. Like, they work for the mortgage, and if you double their utilities, and of course add on increased property taxes, increased home insurance, things are just getting so expensive. Just look at this home, right? $669 property tax, home insurance almost $200, HOA fee $350, utilities just added another $200-$300. There's also internet, there's sewer, there's garbage. Like, you're basically buying this house, and once you pay it off, it almost feels like you're renting at that point. And not to mention, the amount of job layoffs is insane. 2023 tech layoffs is off the charts, and it's not just tech, but also the finance sector. If you guys really want to get these expensive homes, you can't really buy it when you're making $15 an hour. You're going to be having to make a lot of money, six-figure income with some of these tech jobs. But guess what? Unemployment's going down, but the amount of good jobs is virtually non-existent, right? Low-paying jobs are abundant. High-paying jobs, if you want anything above $70K a year, it's very, very difficult to get. And we're already getting some of the biggest companies and companies that pay the best already laying off employees by the masses. We got property taxes in Wisconsin. We'll be seeing the biggest increase since '07. And this isn't just in Wisconsin, but in several other states. Now, local property taxes are increasing crazily. And what's even worse is some specific neighborhoods are absolutely getting plowed. You know, smaller communities, if you look at news on Cook County, they have some of the highest premiums I've ever seen. And it's only just from the past few years. We're going to be seeing a lot of these taxes being added on top of individuals. And guess what? People are already breaking even in terms of mortgages, right? Especially during 2020, it was 0% interest rates. Guess what everyone did? Every single person I knew over leveraged. They bought a bunch of houses, or they just bought one super big house, and now they're really paying it. They're living paycheck to paycheck just to pay their mortgage, which is a really crazy thing to say, because when you think of paycheck to paycheck, you usually think of people who are renting, but no, it's also people who are paying mortgages. So yes, adding on top higher utility expenses, which is a huge deal. And of course, you also have, I'm not really sure how realistic this is, 100% clean energies in the next few years. This is something that we're not really sure we're equipped to do either. And I don't really want to see blackouts all the time. Plus, high HOAs, high premiums, high home insurance. It's just not looking so great for the average homeowner at all. Now, before guys leave, make sure to check out the private Discord server, guys. Patreon link below in the description. 7-day free trial. And what's really great is we trade live every day. And many of these trades actually hit. I personally follow these trades, and they're pretty enjoyable. You know, a few days ago, we hit a Goldman Sachs call, made like 200-300%. And look at this. You know, we just recently closed our Tesla call for 85% gain. Roblox, 39%. And also a few scalps here and there, with the most recent one being a SoFi scalp of plus 13% gains. Several traders on here. We got 24-hour support, tutorial videos as well if you want. We also got discussions. We got some really incredible traders on here. A lot of fine and young talent. So check us out. If you like options, if you like stocks, if you trade in general, you might as well get a little boost. Plus, we have market info, stock data. We got AI that's powering the system. And all this for a super cheap price. Check us out.